My hair is a very good lint magnet. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are talking about lint. I've changed my scenery. We're outside. It's spring in London, so I am excited to kind of film a bit more outside. It feels really nice to be out in the the cool air and the fresh air and a little cold weather vibe going on here. But yeah, I'm grateful. Yes, we are talking about lint. I have my own fair share of lint, specifically at the back of my hair. So just at the back here, it's a mix of lints and build up at the back here. I'm going to tell you how I get rid of those, and also in general all around my hair I have quite my own fair share of lint, and as well scalp. So when my hair starts getting older, I find out that I have like these white things that come out from the scalp. I'm going to talk about all of that. I'm going to tell you how I'm dealing with it, how I'm managing it, how I'm getting rid of it. The first one I'm going to talk about is the back of my hair. I don't know if there's any going on back there right now. After I did my first wash and before I did my first retightening, I realized that at the back of my hair, just the back ones here, they were so thick to the touch. Just at the at the ending of it here, just here, they are thick, very very thick. And I knew and I realized that is build up and lint, because it was actually also white in color. So I was kind of freaking out. I did some research and I see a lot of people that have cut it off. So that's one way of going about it, that you decide to just shave the back of your hair, just that line or two at the back where you see that build up a lot. You can just cut that off and leave that shaved. It's like a style if you do it right, but also if your hair is always down like me, nobody will see it. Do you get what I mean? Nobody will see it, so it won't be noticed. But I don't want to do that. The reason I don't want to do that is I don't want any stress. That's why I got this hair. I don't want any headache. So I didn't want to do that. So what I did is, first I attempted to remove them, but because I have really tiny locks, it was kind of challenging, and it's also at the back of my nape. So what I actually did is, before the day of my wash, before I wash my hair, I took some soap and water, mix it in the spritzer, and I sprit it all at the back there, and I used my hand like this to massage it. So this really helped with the build up, because like I said, there is build up and lints at the back there. So that really reduced the build up there, and it was so much better. After I washed it, it wasn't that thick anymore, but you can still see here the lint is still there. It's still white, can you see? But it wasn't thick anymore. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm still not going to cut this off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dye it, because this is a way to get rid of lint. When you dye the hair black, it's going to camouflage it, because we are not dealing with dirt, we are dealing with lint, and lint is basically cloth, maybe from sleeping on the pillow, maybe from your clothes. Like, because it's winter now, my jacket is quite furry. This is the jacket I wear quite a lot, and you can see it's white, and the neck is going to always be interacting with my nape. I'm dealing with cloths being trapped there. I am going to actually dye mine. This is one way of getting rid of that white lint there. If it's built up, we wash it, but if it's lint, dyeing it is a good way. But other ways that you can get rid of them is basically to have this tweezer, a tweezer for your eye. You can just get that and slowly get a close-up mirror to see what you're doing, so you don't spoil the integrity of your lock. Or you can use a camera. If you have a camera, you can set up a camera, connect it to your phone so that you can see exactly what you're doing. Just put the camera at the back, connect it to your phone, and you can be looking to see exactly what you're doing. And this is just to prevent you doing any damage to your hair as much as possible, and also as well to help you basically to see what you're doing to make that process of getting rid of the lint easier and faster for you. Now in terms of my hair and lint, oh my goodness, I don't know if you look, can you see some? But basically what I do with all my hair is in the morning, because I normally tie my hair when I can, tie it in a scarf before I sleep. So in the morning what I do is I bound my hair, I shake, I use my hand, put my hand, I shake really vigorously. Just do that a lot. Ooh, can you see the dust? I do this a lot, and that will get rid of a lot of the dust or lint or whatever is going on, whatever situation my hair is dealing with. Because what I found with my hair is it attracts dust. My daughter's hair attracts dust so much. My son's hair doesn't, not as much as my daughter. My daughter will go to sleep, wake up, the whole of the hair will be full of lints from her bed sheets. So my hair is a very good lint magnet. In the morning I just make sure I do this, use a mirror, do this, and then I'll go in, have a look and remove any lint that I can see. And once in a while I ask hubby, please can you go to the back, do you see any white stuff, can you just remove it? Most of the time he say it doesn't, but I'm sure if I have a closer look I'm going to see some lint to get rid of, and I get rid of it, and I try to get rid of it as soon as possible, because I have heard that if you leave it, the longer you leave it, the more it's going to integrate with your hair and the harder it's going to be for you to remove it. So removing it as soon as possible, just take that 1 minute 20 seconds to remove it, is going to be much easier for you to do it then than leaving it and then washing the hair with the lint in there. That's a really bad idea. So hopefully before you wash your hair, make sure you go through your hair and remove all the lint that you can see, and this will allow you to save your hair and save the headache of after washing your hair and the lint being integrated into your hair and you having to deal with that. You know, another thing that I can suggest in terms of preventing your hair from getting lint, sorry honey, I'm busy. Another thing I can suggest for preventing your hair from getting lint is, one, getting a satin pillow. So just have a satin pillow that you sleep on. This will prevent, just make sure you clean it, dust it up in the evening before you lie on it. That's a good way. Another way, having a satin scarf. I have a couple, this is a satin scarf. I have a couple of these that I just use quickly to tie my hair, mainly focusing to cover the nape of my hair before I sleep. This is a really good way. If you have a bonnet or you want a bonnet, make sure it's satin, that it's not something that will have residues that will be attracted to your hair. And the final thing is, when the worst comes to it, all you just have to do is dye your hair. So because I'm a newbie and my hair is just 1 month old, I would say, I don't really want to disturb my hair too much, so dyeing it is not the best idea right now. But I know in the future I am definitely looking to explore with colors. I'm going to probably start with black, you know, because I don't know, but right now I'm loving my hair. Honestly, I'm loving my hair. What do you think about my hair so far? I'm yet to do a review and update on my experience with this hair, but yeah, I just wanted to give you some of the things that I do with lints. So if you have any question in regards to lints or build up here or anywhere in your hair, if you have any question for me, please leave it in the comment section, and yes, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.